Hey guys, um, hope everyone's doing well. Before I start this video, I just wanted to apologize. It's been quite a while. I haven't streamed or edited anything in a while, but hopefully I will kind of start getting my stuff together. I've had some, I won't go into detail, but just stuff. Life happens. So yeah. Just to keep in mind, this is footage from February 2025, and now it is June. So please keep that in mind when you watch this. It's been a bit since I edited any of the footage I had. So yeah, this part and the next part for this series should be from February. And hopefully I will kind of get back into streaming and recording stuff again for this channel and my Twitch. But yeah, sorry about sorry about this, and thank you for your patience. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. So today I am playing some more Ace Attorney Investigations, the new one, the first game, and because I wanted to play, I think I explained before I played the second one, just in case, to kind of learn about the first game. This is actually not going to be streamed. I'm not streaming this, I'm just recording it because, I mean, I played the first game on stream already before, and I do kind of want to go through this game a little bit more quickly. That's not going to happen because it's an Ace Attorney game, but it's just kind of what I've been thinking about. And yeah, so I either partially this game is going to be recorded and also streamed, or it's just going to be recorded. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's just get started. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Where we left off, I have my notes here, is what's her name? Miss Rhoda. Apparently she actually didn't go with, she didn't have the captain's permission to do the thing. Wow. And to help with the investigation, so that's where we're at. So Cammy Meal is now our helper. How old is she? 24. Okay, very young. But yeah, soulless kind of eyes. Oh, and then we saw that the, this could be the, what is it, the murder weapon. So, here we go. I'll let the examinations and the investigating be kind of what helps me remember exactly what happened here. Beautiful flowers in a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed by just looking at them. Edgeworth, now is not the time. They're on the floor, it's not my fault. There's a magazine. Can I look at it? Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. You shouldn't be selling them though. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. Exactly. Who sells these? Also, I want to look at this magazine. Oh well. All right, let's look here. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. No. I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Okay, here's the broken one. It looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat. It's a tiny captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. I know, it's probably the murder weapon's hat. We can kind of see here. Stuffed toys just like the one Miss Meal is holding are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. That's so sad, though. I want one, they're so cute. They're great for when you're stressed. I think I looked at... oh wait, no, what's here? There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in such a manner as to scream, "Buy me!" to any passerbys. Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, well, I guess... oh, wait, these. This is important. What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. I'm sure. And that's why they're 50% off. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy. Why would anyone buy a suitcase after they board the plane? Maybe... they... I don't know. I don't know. Just look at all the Captain Ugo heads painted on their cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? Yeah. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? Nope. You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Oh my god. I remember this. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh. It's definitely not what I would have expected. Jeez. Was that turbulence again? I'm remembering more and more about this case now. So we've looked at that. So now we've just got to logic some things here. So we got the broken... No. We need this and this. Connect it. Yeah. Alright, let's see. That probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. There we go. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? I mean, I don't think they would go through the trouble of breaking the glass to get it. Because it would make so much noise. I think it accidentally came out. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on, how should I know anything? Alright, let's take a look here. No. This one. Let's see. I mean, it's broken. It is broken. It's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. Oh my god. So maybe... Oh, I didn't mean... Okay. if I remember correctly, this had actually flown out. There should be shards of glass inside, exactly, instead of outside. Oh my god. Sirens, please. So much glass all over the floor. Willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at the time, too. Okay. So after the turbulence, she's sleeping. The murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. She's really trying to pin the blame on Miss Rhoda. But I know she didn't do it. I want to take this suitcase because I know it's important. Because I want to look in it. Maybe... No, okay. Maybe I can do... Oh wait. What's this? Oh, it's just this again. It's locked, okay, whatever. No, I don't want to buy anything. So it's all Ugo Hughes? Okay, not important. Anything else? I mean, this books. Okay, alright, fine. Then, I mean, I can try to put these two to... No, sorry. These two together. Okay, good. Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think that there's something strange about these suitcases? No, but one of them is made so it doesn't, you know, roll around, but the other one doesn't have a stopper. He's getting frustrated with her. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. I guess they take after their creator. No. That's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Please, let's open it. She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. I've spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase? I mean, other than everything, it's the stoppers. So maybe I have to go to the stoppers here? Oh, come on. Oh, this? The juice? My voice is cracking the whole time. I was thinking that one of them didn't have stoppers, and the other one did. They've got juice or wine or whatever you want to call it on there. As in, there are no stoppers. Oh my god, come on! Okay, so it is the stoppers. Then does that mean that that specific wheel has pink on the wheel part on the other one as well? And so it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Okay, well, hold on. I wanna look at... What the fuck? It's just a real face of like, what is that, a Loris? Or something? This is so funny. It's bloody. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all. Yeah. So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner, such as to move something, perhaps. I would say to move the body, perhaps. That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is... Can I do this guy? No? Only the evidence? Okay. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. Oh, I remember where it happened. Because they didn't think anyone was gonna buy it anyway. Okay. I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. Regarding what Miss Mule reminded me about Miss Tenedo, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Yeah, I mean, again, I think she's really just trying to plant that, that seed of doubt of Rhoda. But from what I remember, she's not the one who did it. Okay, I see salmonella over there. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. Thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Mule, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private. So I'm left wondering, just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. We know who this is. Hi, HD Franziska. You go where you are needed, huh? And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Franziska von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Aww. But I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I'd hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? He didn't do it! What the fuck? Franziska, do you honestly believe I killed the man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I have investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. You should abandon that creed, seriously. Gumshoe! Poor boy. He's so defeated. If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Alright, bye. I mean, we'll be getting in that investigation whether you will like it or not, but... Well, first I want to investigate this. What a view of the planes preparing for takeoff. Besides the turbulence, they're really not all that bad as a mode of transportation. Let's see. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. You have. What? God, yeah, it's... I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. How about you? You okay, sir? I did it. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. Okay. I guess these are like lunch boxes? Lunchland. Not bad, I guess. Or not bad, I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch of shops. Is Lunchland the one from case 5? Ace Attorney. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Ace Attorney. Lunchland. Whoops. Okay, it doesn't really say much. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, cool. I see a lunchbox that has the Lunchland crew on it, and I kind of want it now. Which should I go with? I recommend our airport special, World Flags lunchboxes, only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags. I want to go in though. Let me in! Alright, fine. Gumshoe. Yo. So how is the initial investigation going? Alright, just ship the body off to the coroner's office. Taking statements now. Okay. When I got here, Swan Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kinda creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. And had come in advance to await your flight's arrival. Okay? I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. Oh, I remember. I know what it is. I know what it is. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. As the story progresses. Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details. It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir. Right. I remember. So here we go. Top secret. Top secret. Investigation. I mean, I'm sure it does. Let's go. Let me in. I want to be a part of the investigation. That's the captain? So you must be the captain. Why is the passenger item still kind of here? That's so bad. Yep. There we go. Fantastic. Wow, he is so red. Gumshoe, why are you apologizing? How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal, I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. Why are you trying to go in there? God. You can wait. Okay, that's fine. We don't really... There's a really pretty lady in that plane over there. What the fuck, Gumshoe? Oh my god, Gumshoe, please. Now is not the time. Alright, what's going on? Oh, okay. Practically a mountain of them, large and small. Man, he must have paid a lot of money. Folk costumes. Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat. It kind of looks like the other piece of cloth. It does look like it. Wait, do I have to present that to him? Alright. Do I present something to him? Maybe this. Much, many gigantic. Rhoda? Alright, so why is she refusing to come out? That is true. I wonder why. Hi, Francisca. Can we? Alright. But he didn't do it. And I'm sure Francisca knows he didn't do it, but we have to do this stupid. We have to do this stupid back and forth. Alright, let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the point the victim was seen calling for from the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you. Okay. But that doesn't prove that he did it. No, but it's not like you to use such a vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. Simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Okay. Okay, if I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. How? So she's saying that because I was there, or he was there, that, what do I have?
Was in his seat when he took off again at 5 a.m.
Maybe... I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try presenting this. Okay, there we go. It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all. Oh, hi, Foxy. My cat is here. I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves the body was moved from a different location. Foxy, where? Foxy? Diba? What? You wanna investigate with me? Alright, let's investigate together, Foxy, until you get tired of sitting here. The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all. Ha! Now who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose the suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth, but there's more blood in the suitcase than just the cloth. Did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point? Foxy, did you know? As if there's proof to that. Suitcase was moved around. This. The spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Foxy, what? Hold on, let's situate you a little more comfortably. Where is the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? This. Yay! Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. Don't think you won just yet, Edgeworth. Okay. What's your second piece of logic? You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. What the fuck? Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, pretending to be the discoverer of the body. What are you doing, Foxy? But he would never go on an elevator. You should know this. Okay. Maybe present... this? Because it's after the turbulence. after turbulence. The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. I mean, they could have just soaked it in the blood. Yeah. 3 things after the turbulence. Okay. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick up the bank from off the floor. Okay, Fox, you wanna go? Okay. And took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. I'm sorry, my cat is being annoying. A little bit. Fox, you can't have that. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. Foxy, you can't have the sticker. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks. Foxy, stop. No sticker. Okay. There is the cargo. Not true. You know, that Edgeworth did it? Is that what you were gonna say? Okay. By opening the lock on the display case door, and it was at that time the glass pane on the door was broken. I'd say that... No. Wait. What does that... Why would it be broken then? Okay. Alright, let's go. No. This way. Why is she so silent? Okay, let's see here. Oh, what sad music. Oh, she looks so dejected. Why? Okay, so about the captain's permission. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that? Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission. The captain... he only has ears for Cammy. On top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. I was able to clear myself of all charges. For the most part. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please... Wow, voice. Please answer honestly. Why were you there? Well, all I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. I think I remember why she came here. And I see the reason why. Also, Miss Tenedo's bunk, I'm guessing, is the top one. That thing. I think this is the reason why she went to the shop. You can tell it's hardly ever been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. There we go. Let me present to you your suitcase. If you could please take a look at this for me, Miss Tenero. Yep. Yeah. Foxian, what? 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 What are you doing? Okay. Oh. That suitcase. Yes, about this suitcase. You were the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else out about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? I think she just wanted to check on the sales. I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care, but I really wanted to know, and I was glad to see that it was the last one there. Wait. What? The last one? But there are two more over there. That doesn't make sense. No. I think it'd go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional. Oh my god. It's hideous. Maybe that was a bit too direct. Foxy. It was a bit too direct, Edgeworth. But I also think it would have been worse if you had lied to her. Moving on, my issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining. There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it. Oh, I think I know what happened. When she checked, there was only 1 suitcase, right? But after the murder happened, the second one was put back. Right? So that would explain how there's more. Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Tornado, what is one of those suitcases doing here? That's... she probably bought it. That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. No, she just bought it. I feel so bad for her. The price tag is still on it too. Oh my god. She bought it because she saw no one was gonna buy it. I know what you were trying to hide. Now then, the suitcase was originally in the in-flight shop. Yourself. Oh, I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I had finally accomplished something. No, it's because of the design, isn't it? All because it's, as you put it, hideous. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. That is so much money. Hold on, okay. Suitcase purchase. Let me just... Suitcase purchase, 5:40 a.m. And then... The time of the murder... So he was there at 5. Body was found at 6:15. Okay. 540. So an option would be the murder happened in the cargo. The one that's on display now is one that was originally from the cargo, not the store. They did. Unfortunately. Right. Okay. But someone could have stolen it. I mean, you guys can look. Because I know she didn't do it. Yeah, and you didn't even look in the cargo to get all the evidence. That was a short chapter, that little bit there. I don't remember it being so short. From the previous, to be continued. Interesting, okay. Gumshoe, why'd you run? It's so big! He's like a child, I love him. Oh, and there is one missing right there. I see one missing suitcase. In the 12 that are supposed to be there. Both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. There's an open suitcase here. I just want to... Bed sheets? Bed sheets keep dry. Jungva. Okay, well, let's look at all these first. All the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company's planning to dispose of after this flight is over. This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy. Gumshoe, why don't you take one? Oh wait, but it's $1,200. Yeah, I figured. The glasses! I want to look at this suitcase. It's what the victim checked in, sir. So, Mr. Hicks's suitcase. Well, let me take a look. Wait, let me look. Well, there's this. If you have any questions regarding this transaction, please contact Goyo. Okay, I don't care. Okay, we can't look at anything else there. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable, and this one says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? I don't know. Kind of interesting though. Gumshoe, now is not the time. Maybe I can do some logic. The broken glasses and the glass shards. Which would make sense because he was murdered down here, not up there. Yay. Murder weapon. Should I talk to Franziska? Oh wait, here. No. This. I didn't know that this plane is capable of carrying such large pieces of cargo. As tall as 2 of you on top of each other, sir. It would probably take 20 of you to cover the entire surface of this monstrosity. Really no need to take that as a throwaway estimate seriously. Or that throwaway estimate. Okay, let's talk to her. Maybe she was here to pick up Hicks. So with Interpol. Okay, I get it. So I'm gonna do this and this. And that would mean we're gonna assume that Mr. Hicks is part of Interpol. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Franziska? I don't think so. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in actuality Interpol agent Hicks. I think Franziska has some explaining to do. Alright, so now back to talking to her. Hey. Now, tell me. I've already figured it out. We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks, isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first. So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent then? Ah, yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Okay. He went undercover to investigate this crime. And it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. Okay. To investigate. What else would he be doing down here? I don't think so. Wait, do we have, oh yeah, we have this picture. Yes, so his phone, and then which is missing. I know where it is. And then there's something about the picture that's important too. Wait, what? Okay. Entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. And then he was murdered here. Okay. The killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases and they entered the elevator, but while they were riding it up, the plane hit the patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. I see. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think it's her, though. Honestly, like, it can't be her. But everything points to her, unfortunately. It's not what I was thinking, but, but she wouldn't use her own suitcase. Okay, let's see. Well, the key card allows the elevator to come down here. Okay. What do I have? Okay. Oh, this is tough. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. It's pretty decisive evidence. Okay, let's do some pressing. I don't think he cares about your father. Okay, it's not just the key card that gives her away. But it was broken. The pea bank. Let's take a look at it. Some blood on the corners. what should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon. I don't know. Well, let's just try everything. I'm gonna start with the body. Oh, that was it. I almost thought that wasn't gonna be it. Go, Speedy. Shoulder down to his mid-back? Then how would... Then that means the statue, the piggy bank, can't be the murder weapon. Oh, there he goes. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience. I suppose there's no choice. No, he... Jeez, we're using this as an example. This is... Wait, that's it. So that's what made this whole thing... That's what this whole thing has been about. As he falls. Damn. Maybe these? No. Oh, well, this and this. Right? That has to be it. Yeah. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over. Which is why there's extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. This and this. Meaning because he just fell. As LeBlanc is just there, possibly dead. I mean, he's not, but he could have died. You know, we're just ignoring him. I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon. I did. The only one paying any attention is Gumshoe. We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time. Oh my god. You two aren't listening at all, aren't you? No, they're not. I don't know which one to say. Maybe we don't have evidence to show because it's not in our evidence. I don't have any evidence to show you. Perhaps I should have phrased it as, that which caused Agent Hicks' death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was a real cause of death. Free fall. Real cause of death is free falling to the ground. Yes, the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. I know, here! Like right here, we just saw an example of it. No, he's fine. No, hold on. Because the cargo. Maybe under the cargo, because he died after 5. Yeah, so there might be marks under the cargo. But it wasn't always there. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. There could have been. I think here. No, it was... Or he was killed before 5. Whatever. This one. Wait, what happened to the screen for a second there? Okay. Okay, let's look at it. Wait, how am I supposed to even look at it, though? Okay. Flammable. Okay, we already saw this. Do I have to talk to Francisca? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my god. We have to look at it. I don't want to deal with him right now. Like, come on. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc. 10 million cents. That's not that much. No, it doesn't. Let's take a look. So maybe these two? Yeah. Are you part of the smuggling, Mr. LeBlanc? Though he probably thinks it's real, but... certification? Okay, I can't read this. Wait, but no. That's all he says, but I want someone who can actually read Borginian to read it. I don't believe him. It's fake. It's called, what, the red Alif? Whatever, but there's no red on it. Or Alif red. It's fake, though. It's fake. The eyes. Here we go. These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Oh, also, this statue's really small. Okay, Gumshoe, I get it. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Red. Like they're supposed to be. A lift red. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not? The trigger started 17 years ago. I don't care about that. No. I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but... You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes. No. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo. Look at it. Wrong color. He's being blown away. I mean, the head is kind of weird too. So we have to prove that this is from Zhengfa and not Europe. Where? Oh, because it's on top of this one. Which means it had to have been above or after. There's nothing on here specifically that says it's from Zhengfa, but wait, something else turned yellow. Oh, never mind, okay. Maybe this? Oh, never mind. But, I mean, it makes sense that this... What do I have then? Maybe it's just the fact that the cargo was moved at 4. Okay. Yeah, but that means it came after. But it shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo is brought on board in Zhengfa, there's no way that any part of it should end up under something from Europe. Yeah. you probably can't read it, or it's forged. Okay. There would have been enough height from which... Okay. Let's take a look. There should be evidence under it. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, we gotta look at it, Gumshoe. The culprit cleaned the blood up well. Okay. With this, the cloth. The killer used the bloody cloth they found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. Okay, they need to clean it up, okay. Otherwise, the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. Yeah, probably. That throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Jungfa, then this becomes highly suspect. Let me take a look at the testimonies here. This is Meals. Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5. This one. Because 5 is when they took off again, but 4 is when they landed. So if he died before 4... So that's not possible. But what about the phone? I feel like I remember there being a bit with the phone. Oh, there's the sleeping lady. Okay. Miss Meal. Miss Meal. Do you recall what you said earlier? About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Jungfa? Huh? You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible. Because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Jungfa. Oh. Come on. Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did? Oh my god. That's not good. Is it gonna be the captain? Alright, let's see. 3 to 4 flight attendants room by herself. So she says alone flight attendants room. Okay. And then 5 to 6. Okay, 5 to 6 is the same. Well, that wouldn't be possible if someone had gone in. Whatever. Eating and dreaming. Okay, what were you doing at that time? Let me see if I can remember something. Suitcase purchase 540. So there isn't a... Rhoda was in there. Because of these. No, because of this. I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal. It's for the suitcase Miss Tornado bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp, as you can see, it clearly states 5:40 a.m. Okay, so between the hours of 5 to 6, she did go into the room. So Miss Meal was not in the room, so this is a lie. She's not saying. The bathroom? Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true. It's not. I don't. God. Nope. He only has eyes for one person, as none of you two. Anyway. I know you're suspecting me because I'm the one. Whatever. I suspect. Okay. Hold on. I didn't need to go that far. Hold on. Stop. I mean, she's in charge of the elevator key, but, okay. Take care of the attendance room. Oh, so Cammy is the only one, or she can speak Borginian. Okay. So this one. So you are the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct? Okay, so that's suspicious. Come on, wake up. If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose: to lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue is loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. Oh look, her eyes cleared up too. Seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight. Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that. That's true too. Just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring. Don't throw bubbles at me. Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you, I meant the killer. First, it was myself, and now it's Miss Tornado who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. Wait, what? Oh, is it the suitcase? Because it's her suitcase, or her design. The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tornado for the murder. Can't speak. Every flight, that's still crazy. I see. Okay. And maybe that's why the phone... Well, we haven't got to the phone yet. What special circumstances dictated the need for the killer to frame someone? I don't know. Let's see, maybe... Maybe who the murder victim was? Alright. It's not that. I actually meant to choose the first one. Not this one, but... That was my bad. I pressed down without thinking about it. Okay. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there is no choice but to frame either Miss Tornado or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Tornado or myself, but you, Miss Chamomile. Only you and you alone could be the killer. She's not taking it seriously. This is so annoying. Is there something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture? The phone? Maybe it's the phone? But I mean, she probably thought this through. The phone's probably not where you think it is. from what I remember, this is not gonna go the way we want it to. Oh, this is not gonna end well. And we know why Chamomile is so unfazed, because she knows where it is. And I know where it is too, unfortunately. This is Rhoda's locker. This sucks. And she knows it because she put it there. Well, it doesn't sing the truth, but it's the only evidence we can use in cases, which is so, like, it makes sense, but at the same time, it just sucks, because it's not always going to lead to the truth. She's like, I just want to finish my job. Can I look at the phone? Oh, thank you. So it is broken. There's a broken screen. Okay, can we open it? Well, there's a camera, but let's take a look. Open. I thought it slid open. Okay, but can we get to the important part? I guess maybe the camera is the important part. Gumshoe, please. Yeah, but take out the memory or something. Maybe she's not used to those new phones either. Yeah. Oh. Isn't familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. It's possible that the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Let's see, what kind of photos were there? So there were no... Okay, so yeah, it wasn't there before. Exactly, okay. No, no, don't give up, Edgeworth! Is there really nothing in this photo? Let's see. Bed sheets. I mean, there's this, but... Okay, hold on. Perishable, fragile, bed sheets. White sheets. See, what? Why is LeBlanc talking now? Handle with care fragile bed sheets. This is different. Okay. Okay, so maybe the Borginian cloth. It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. Okay. He left us with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece that will point out who his killer is. Wait, how does that prove it? I don't get it. I'm gonna assume it's this? Because she's the only one that can read Borginian? Okay, so she would be the only one that could read that it was cloth. The cargo that was unloaded in Zhongfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. And only you can read it. The only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Meal. Is it? Oh, the poor thing. The poor doll. Yeah, but if you're frantic, you're gonna leave a mess. Oh, the bed sheets. Okay, if I were that criminal, this box of bedsheets would have been what I would have spotted first. Okay, that makes sense. The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box of the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color. Alright. Get rid of the evidence. That makes sense. Come on, please, please. Please just confess. Or else this might be another hour of back and forth. Oh no. It's gonna be another bit of back and forth. Oh, never mind, no it's not. Are the bubbles slapping her? Wait, did you see the doll was holding his hat up? He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. So you pushed him. Jeez. So does that mean you were part of the smuggling ring? Or are part of the smuggling ring, I guess? Wow. Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that? They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. Whenever we even approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. Jeez, it was scary, sir. Probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Alright, well, you're free, Miss Rhoda. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. Oh, it was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation. But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. I hope that, well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I don't want it. That's, like, see, you don't have to take it if you don't want it. No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Just give it to Gumshoe. If you don't want it, just give it to him. He said he wanted it, right? Alright, bye. Speak for yourself, my day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. God, it's his living nightmare. Oh, she's leaving? Miss Von Karma is always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case. Why did I read it like that? Wow, that really was all day. Franziska. I thought I told you when you first landed. I had no time for idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time, however, it has been a while since we last met. I also have no time for such familiar reminiscence reminiscences. Oh my god, I can't read. Just who do you think I am? You're Francisca von Karma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing Piero, living her life on the name and fame of her invincible father built. Or her invincible father built. Yeah, but he's a cheater. I mean, he lost to a rookie. I wonder if the smuggling route will have like a bigger picture in the next game as well. We know who it is. Edgeworth, you will definitely cross paths with this man. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full. Alright, bye. Gumshoe, I wouldn't relax too soon, though. I was just happy to be able to work with you again. Oh, I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Francisca? Edgeworth, you are no less to blame with his salary being cut. Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office. Alright. Don't do that. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. And then the case 1 of this game happens after this. Francisca von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of the ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war. They would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. And the phone rings. Edgeworth speaking. Who? And you are? Oh, have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? Oh, Mr. Amano, I remember this case. I hate this one. Yep. I remember this. But I will do that case in a different session. I think I've had enough, crazy with this case for now. So, this will be next time. I may do it as a recording, or I may do it as a stream. I don't really know yet. But, yeah. Oh, there's that silhouette. We know that, man. The Gumshoe. We know who that is. But yeah, we will be meeting a kind of new character here. But yeah, that will be next time. New items unlocked in the gallery. Accolades. Okay, so we got the thing. Photo album. Oh, okay, so just from the case. Captain. Oh, you can see the original, like... Oh, that's so weird. Like, we knew what they looked like even before because we've seen their profiles, but seeing the difference between the Pixel and the HD is interesting. Alright. I will be ending the session here. Thank you so much for stopping by, I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it is. Hope everyone stays safe, stays in good health, and I really appreciate all of you sticking around or just stopping by to check it out. But yeah, thanks a bunch guys, and bye!